Chima-uwa Chimeremma Princess. I am the CEO of Meremma Bridals and Kitchen. I am a person who has interest in this bridal home, in making people's events great and lovely. So I'm an entrepreneur. Well, I am someone who loves being an entrepreneur. It's been me from birth. Okay, let me not say from birth, growing up. I like being an entrepreneur, being creative, taking the risk, innovating things, changing mindset and all that. Well, growing up as a lady, I loved cakes. Okay, from my childhood, I loved cakes. I wanted to get to the top of it. So each time I go for training, I see things that people do, I want to emulate it. I put my own knowledge, add more features to it, and come on, I have lovely things. Well, while growing up, I never had this mindset of wanting to be a doctor or a lawyer like everybody would want. Always wanted to be a business person. And come on, growing up, I love cakes. I loved it, so I entered into cake making and all that. But I've always wanted to be a business person growing up. I would tell myself to meet the people I've met now earlier. Like, it's been amazing in the industry, honestly. There are lots of fears. The fear of, would my clients be satisfied if delivering cakes like from here to a far place, and what if he or she sees it and it's not really what they wanted? You know, some customers, some clients, they can be nagging, for all of them they are just fears. But then I've been managing, and thank God, I don't really have complaints or things that discourages me much. I have people that say, your cakes are lovely, I love it. It's one thing I love so much. I can't really say how I manage fears, but I just see myself overcoming it. It's just courage. Well, I can say it's a tough one. Honestly, in this part of the world, in Nigeria as a whole, going to school and managing a business, it's not easy. It's not easy, honestly. Funds. Yeah, I'm a student. I'm a student of Institute of Management and Technology. Okay. I'm studying marketing, and I'm in HND final. So, like from day one I started school, I've been into this cake business before I started school. So it haven't been easy. Funds. Sometimes you come to my shop, you will not see anything. Like, I'll just pack all the money, pay my fees and all that. But then I will still struggle, start up again, and then build up myself. Honestly, it's not easy. I've always heard they are helping, but I've not been a beneficiary of their help. So I can't say that the government is not helping. I can only say that I have not been a beneficiary to their either grants or loans or anything. I can just hear maybe you buy form, and at the end of the day, that's just it. It goes. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I'm not bothered. When I started my business as a whole, I started with 20,000 naira. That's just the truth. And it was a gift that somebody gave to me. I had to start from the bus stop that you saw where you took water from. Yes. I started from that place, selling minerals and all that, and I rented a shop. So it wasn't easy, but I know what I wanted for myself, so I had to fight for it. So waiting for the government is a waste of time. Yes. And waiting for somebody to sponsor you, your parents, your aunties, your uncles, is a waste of time, I can say. Yeah. They might want to, but they have their own challenges. This is what I tell every young person. That person you are relying on has a challenge that he or she is facing that might not allow them to help you the way you want. So why not just, after all, I'm somebody's auntie and somebody's looking up to me to help them. This is what I tell myself. Somebody is wanting me to send them money and I can't because I don't have much. So I just see other people I'm looking up to, like they are me now, they don't really have. So I work myself out and I get my funds and pay my bills.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, I would tell everybody, I would tell anyone that wants to start up, like, you have to stand out. It will not be easy. It's not going to be easy. It hasn't been easy for me, but then you just have to make a decision. this is what I want, this is whom I want to become, and then you force yourself, you fight yourself to it. That's just it. You are not going to say, I want to be this person. You see all these good bakers, lovely bakers, you want to say, I want to be like them. But then you can't even pay for a class. You can't even stress yourself to move from one state to another to go for a class. You have to fight yourself. You have to deal with it, and then you become great. So my advice to everybody that is starting is that they should be courageous. They should go beyond themselves. It's going beyond yourself to get what you want. You don't just have to sit at a place and you become a great person. You have to walk beyond yourself.